We are now ready to begin. Seigemann going to be being on the CT side. Quixz starting on the T side. And, of course, we have all 10 players ready to rumble. Pistol round to start the game off, as always. And Vertigo, which is very difficult to cast, but we will do our best. Flashes going through. Oh, dear, I don't have X-ray. Oh, well, I'll have to fix that at some point. Players running through over towards the A-bomb site. Seems where Quixz is going to want to execute 4 players here. Another player over towards the middle. Taps going a bunch of directions. 3 players are here for the CT side with an additional 1 doobie rotating. That is the individual that we were looking for. Quixz is actually going to disengage, leaving Frog here in the sandbag's position. Get a little bit of a visibility around here. Can see what the pros see. Decoy over there to try to draw a little bit of attention in that direction. Solid does have the rear here. You can see his position makes things distinctly dangerous as Toshkin runs up here. Gets eliminated. Frog, long distance battle with a USP never is that easy. That's Fins over there. He's gotten dinked low, which means he's going to fall back, and they are going to have to commit over to this A site now. Bomb drop. They're going to have to pick it up as they get onto the bomb site. Chris and Vape Jar are fighting for control. Aim CS is going to go down, and Quixz, they're going to get a bomb down as well. 4 versus 4. It's death by 1,000 cuts in all directions as nobody can seem to land a single headshot on anyone. Frog and Hunting eventually break that trend, and Hellfire and Fins are left in a 2v4 with very little HP, each one a tap away from death, and Hunting will confirm the last 2 kills. 3k for him in that round. Now I can, slot 12. What is slot 12, isn't it? Oh. Ooh, dearie me. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. It's health shot, right? H. Yeah. And now we have X-ray. Lovely. Got a little bit of visibility around there. Doobie is having a little bit of a lag, I suppose. Yep, he is 30 ping. Same as our dear friend Cameron, though he is across the pond, across the waters, over towards that United Kingdom, that British Isles. Better luck next time, Doobie. Is there a lot of hate for Doobie in the Seigemann community? Does nobody like Doobie? Or is this double rainbow fans coming over to be angry at Doobie? Oh well. It is what it is. Just a little bit of a technical timeout, technical pause here for a second as Doobie tried to get his internet in order, but it's going to get unpaused now. 4 Deagles for Seigemann. Going into this round here, Toshkin's running straight in. Vape Jar's got his back, but he's going to want to get a lot of kills here, but Crashin's going to come in towards the B bomb site. In fact, Doobie will be the man to go down on this B site, but there's 2 more players here. Toshkin will get that beloved kill of his over towards middle. And Frog will confirm B. Aim CS now doesn't have a lot left to do, just stands alone in 1v5 with a Deagle, which itself only has 6 shots, only capable of missing 1, but not that will matter much. He's going to get taken down by Vape Jar from behind. Eliminated all risks. Seigemann now going to be on a very weird or unfortunate buy if they choose to force into this. They're not going to. Aim's purchase there is going to indicate that they are in fact going to go for a secondary Deagle purchase. Doobie once again going just for the USP. Former pro Battlefield 3 player. Okay, cool. So he's like nifty, but shit. Okay. Oh, the nades double down. Oh, no. $600 lost as Vape Jara takes nearly 25 points of damage. Actually, just 26 instead. While Frog once again getting that opening kill. He gets traded this time, however. Fins make sure to put Frog down before he becomes another problem, and Chris gets eliminated as well. Deagle's dangerous now. Toshkin hoping to regain control here in middle, trying to eliminate Solid. Does grab the AK as he flies backwards. The Deagle simply tickling his toes as he jumps around the corner. Bomb to be recovered by Toshkin as him and Hunting want to try to execute onto the A bomb site. In fact, Hunting is falling all the way up. He's been spotted by Hellfire. Hellfire is just waiting for his teammates to come in. Solid here. He's going to give him a little bit of a double peek. The Molotov is going to push Hellfire out of position, however. He's unable to confirm the kill. Hellfire jumps on top. No visibility for him quite yet. Solid. Trapped behind the smoke. The bomb is going to go down. Default position. Spam through is unsuccessful. Taking position. Fins from behind. Uncleared position. Honing was ready. But Honing is ready now. 2 players left alive. Honing in a 1v2. Solid. First one to go down. Tries to transfer, but realizes hit points are substantially lower than necessary. Hellfire could confirm it this, but unable to. Honing a 1v3 win. Probably Doobie's idea to nade. We have a sort of running joke here. Boys are new, of course. We have a running joke here. I have a running joke here. Which is minus $300 every time someone throws an unsuccessful HE grenade. I've been wanting to get a bot where you do exclamation mark minus 300 and the bot adds up how much wasted HE grenades we've seen. Maybe we'll do that for next season. I'll try to get Toshkin to make one of those because he, of course, knows a lot more about programming than I. First gun round here. AWP out for both Oppers, Solid and Vapjara. The first kills are going to come the way of Seigemann, Finns, and Doobie on the B site, taking control and taking aggression. Chris and Frog drop to the ground, leaving Quixz with 3 players left alive at a massive disadvantage. Bomb dropped outside of B. They're going to re-aggress into this. Anticipating the CTs might have moved backwards after getting those kills. Molotov might engage the re-aggression back towards B. That smoke to counter any form of push-up. Not a very successful smoke, unfortunately. Doesn't block off any position. Does spot Frog. Does spot Honing, rather, which is going to push him back with that Molotov there. Those nades are going to confirm that it's going to be a B execute. In fact, the smokes and flashes will do so as well. All 3 players running out of the bomb site now. I'm astonished Seigemann haven't already rotated the A players over. Doobie has this backwards position. Gets Toshkin and Vapjara. Can he confirm the 3rd kill, or does he need a little bit of assistance? Solid here. Ready to help. Honing 1v4. Unable to get anything done. And Solid will eliminate that to pick up Seigemann's first gun round in the first gun round. Double up picked up. AIM actually managed to get a hold of Vapjara's AWP. And he's going to keep that on himself for the coming round. P250 and Deagle are the secondaries of the chosen CT AWP players. We will see what they are able to do with those big green guns. Honing, meanwhile, on the counteract, MAC-10s. Only going to be really dangerous towards Doobie, which is unfortunate because he is over towards the B bomb site where they're attacking A at the moment. Hellfire ready for this Ivy push. Honing does take him down, but AIM trades with the AWP. His position is now solid. He has a clean look over towards Ivy, and he's going to hold that position. Absolutely no concern whatsoever. Toshkin terrified of the op turning his eye towards him. We shall see, we shall see. Ops both on the A site now to try to counter this further execute. Quixz have slowed down massively. That's a little too much. Frog taking position, gets rid of one of the AWPs, a concern. CT is now smoked. Or Elevator is now smoked, rather. Push-up comes through, missed off shot, gets him killed. Frog with the transfer, takes down Finns and Solid. Doobie is going to be able to trade on Froggy, but now left in 1v3. Not going to be able to do anything. Eliminated. And Quixz return. After having lost that round in the previous round, they're going to be able to get the second, but... Ooh, a little bit of a quasi-buy. Finns forcing up to an M4A1S. Solid, that has to be a miss-buy. A Nova, Hellfire with an AWP. AIM, decided to buy a Deagle. A little bit of a reset round. Sometimes you'll see some teams buy just whatever you can get in these sort of reset rounds where you have absolutely no buy bonus, no loss bonus, rather. You don't have anything from having won the rounds. Finns taking position. Frog taken down entirely. They're being aggressive over on the B bomb site, and they're winning opening jewels almost every single round. They're leaving only 1 player over towards that A bomb site. Perhaps that was what Quixz were anticipating in the previous round when they decided to run over towards A, but it was not what they found. Chris taking aggression in towards middle. Together with Toshkin is going to be unable to find anything immediately. However, Solid with the Nova. Going to try to pop a little damage onto Toshkin. Going to be successful. Flash dodged. Toshkin pushed up. Gets taken down by Finns. Finns left low, however. 2 kills in the round. He has done his contribution. Bomb going to get picked up, and it's going to head towards B bomb site, where in fact Doobie has been left completely alone. AK picked up for solid. The Nova misspy is gone, and in fact 2 more players have now rotated over to the B bomb site. Doobie is no longer alone. But now, he makes no impact. Vape Jar gets the opening kill. Doobie eliminated. Now the B execute comes through. Rotates coming from all directions. They're not fast enough, but Solid's fast enough. More than enough. He flicks over. Tries to get the kill, but is unable to get the opening shot. Quixz does eliminate him in a 1v2 now. Quixz has an opportunity to make something work here. Reloads, of course. Famously only has that 5-bullet magazine. Hellfire nearly caught a bullet there on the stray, but it's a push out. Quixz is going to eliminate it. Hellfire, a quicker opper than him. That had to be a misspy. Yeah, man. Had to be a misspy. Simply had to be. And now Quixz is on that little bit of a reset buy. Quixz maintaining a little bit of economy. Well, I do say that. He bought a smoke and a little bit of armor, but none of the matter. He did keep a little bit of utility at the very least. Oh no, the crush up to middle. Solid gets both kills. Nobody was ready for it. Frog does trade over, but that nade is diabolical. That's not a minus 300. That was worth every penny. Frog does get these 3 kills, all headshots. Control of middle taken entirely. They're going to move over to the B-bomb site. Finns is down in stairs. And Frog is ready. He's on for the ace. He's got a 4K. Brought himself up 4 kills so far. Last player spotted. Hunning's going to throw that nade, and it's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, wait, no, it did nothing because it's HE. That's another nade. It did 20 damage, and Frog gets the ace. Oh, my God. Incredible work. That was a disgusting middle entry there from Frog. Diabolical aggression. Incredible work. Lining up head after head. Getting the AK and moving along. And now Seigemann's economy once again destroyed. Finns left on a scout. The rest of the team on deagles with limited utility. Hunning, meanwhile, is going to have that MP9 recovered. Aw, Quixz aggression. The team's fired up now after that round. Frog is as well. HE grenade does a little bit of damage. 10 damage. Wow, $300 for 10 damage. This is incredible. You see why the joke is perpetual, right? It'll never go away. Quixz took 1 point of damage from that. HE grenade pushes up, takes Solid down, eliminated entirely. Double boxes, does spot a second player, but unable to spot the third. Finns ready with that USP, giving enough aim punch to lose. Aim CS! The adjustment gets Frog down, and now there's a bunch of guns dropped on that B bomb site. Gonna be able to pick up 2 AKs. Hellfire, a lot of damage. Hunning does trade him down, however. Gets up the deagle itself. Toshkin recovering the bomb is going to be a long rotate, and the CTs might be able to get there, giving them significantly more time. The Molotov, however, absolutely diabolical. Now they're going to have to rotate through CT or simply wait in elevator, and they're going to like to do that. Both of them, in fact. Aim down now. Still towards elevator, and things have been reset with that Molotov. And Aim simply losing out the battle against Toshkin. Finns left in a 1v3. Most likely not going to be able to get anything done, and Hunning will confirm. Free AK on the way out. Hunning is swimming in cash, so they're going to have a lot of money going forward in the following rounds. Vape Jar getting that AWP back out on the field. Not necessarily necessary, given the force buy in the previous round from Seigemann, but here we are. 4 deagles. Their money. Seigemann have only really had 2 buy rounds, 2 full actual gun rounds in this half so far. And it's 2/3 gone. That flash is going to indicate a little bit of aggression. Maybe 3 players towards this A bomb site could be something that they find out. Hunning, however, poking and prodding early into towards Ivy. He's going to find a excellent timing. Where they're not present. They know he's there now, however. Sandbag's position. Oops, Solid push down into middle. He's going to be able to catch Quixz off guard. Eliminated Hellfire over towards the A bomb site. A little bit of damage. Solid. Reloading after every kill like a proper Call of Duty player. And now, once again, Quixz Esports in a 3v5. Losing the opening kills, but trading out. Hunning unable to confirm that kill, but they are both left low after that encounter, as is Doobie. He's going to be finished by an aid. Good job there. Hunning Looking to clean up the kills over towards Ivy in yellow. Vape Jar's going to spot aim CS. No, he is done. Once again, Quixz Esports, despite losing 2 opening kills, will confirm the round. Solid has a potential to actually make things a little bit more dangerous than that now, however. Bomb's going to go down. Up on top, Solid gets 1. Hunting's position is known, and he's going to spray through it. 4K for Solid. Catching Chris off guard on ladder. Picking up his AK and making 3 additional kills with it, winning the 1v2. Getting a bomb defusal. That's a little bit of a lifeline there for Seigemann. Quixz Esports money isn't fantastic going into this round. Hunting will be able to drop, as will Toshkin. But I suspect no AWP for our dear friend Vape Jara. You can see that economy working its way out. If Seigemann can capitalize on this now, they might have a way into this half that they did not have before. That's a very pretty knife. That is not. Early nades in towards the middle. A little bit of damage towards Solid. The Molotov in the other direction will simply slow them down. Flashes through, however. He's going to try to allow Solid a little bit of wiggle room so he can move back to Guardian, perhaps, but no concern. The flash is down towards ramp. Hellfire's taking position, and he's gotten a lot of information. Chris is going to confirm the suspicions that most of the team is over towards that B bomb site. The rotates are coming in already. You can see aim CS swaddling his way all the way through CT, but Vape Jar is going to open up in the middle position. Hunning's going to trade as well. Taking down Solid 2v5 now. Hellfire and aim are in an incredibly difficult position. Hellfire is coming behind from Guardian position. He has the bomb. He has bomb control, and they don't know it. Chris wasn't ready for it, but Frog was. And Hellfire pulled out an aid. That's what you don't want to do. Last player in middle now. And Seigemann is unable to convert their force round win into a second round win, forcing them yet again back into the vicious cycle of force by eco, force by eco. Finns has decided to go for the glass cannon. Well then. Interesting choice. But here we are. Solid pushing up with that MP9, unable to make anything work. Aim CS yet again on that position. Held it almost every single round. It's weird that they almost haven't pre-aimed this position. Up on Guardian. That's going to get shattered. Loud and proud, alerting everyone on the map that that man has an AWP that he probably doesn't afford. Have you played Vertigo before? Oh dear. Vape Jar is going to get rid of Doobie, and now the glass cannon AWP is the only thing that remains. Finn's desperately trying to, rather hoping to, maintain this. AWP falling round is going to get denied. Vape Jar spots a sliver and takes him out. Head removed. Like the cork off a champagne bottle with a blade. Eight to 3. Round 12 now, last third of the half, and Deagles are all that Seigemann can afford. They're sort of just forcing into these rounds. They're thinking they need as much firepower as they can get every single round, but unfortunately, the firepower that they can afford is not enough. They need to get an economist on their team to manage their purchases. Perhaps they've already given up this map already, sort of hoping that they can get things back on Inferno, but early damage onto Hunting, not too bad a trade. Frog's going to eliminate aim CS as well. Hellfire's going to be unable to get the kill on Hunting, pushing up there. Quixz is simply outclassing Seigemann almost universally on this map currently. A little bit of a laborious spray, but... Oh, he's standing still. Oh, I guess that's what the tech timeout is for. Doobie having a lot of struggles. It's a lovely position there from aim CS, having fallen over the side. And Quixz are simply falling apart. Or not, simply decimating Seigemann. Seigemann are the ones who are falling apart, of course. We're going to have yet another force by Hellfire. Capable of buying an M4A1S, as will be Doobie and Finns. We'll be able to see how well they're going to be able to go. What was that? Oh, hellfire, you fucking cunt. You irredeemable piece of shit. It's calling me trash. How dare you call me trash? You even watched? You've even seen? You fucking... You goddamn motherfucker. Yeah, Netflix is 99% trash. Netflix truly is awful. The new Cleopatra show. They've made a Greek into a... I'm not even going to go into it. It's awful, awful, awful TV shows. What they did to The Witcher? Diabolical. Absolutely terrible. They couldn't afford CGI to make the lips move. Quixz Esports is worse than DM on 64 tick. Xeon... That's just mean. That's just unnecessary. You know? I thought we had something. Why the fuck are you here then? Go away. Peace. Oh well. Quixz Esports is making a fool out of Seigemann's Valorant. Doobie pushed up, getting the opening kill on Frog there. The execute comes through. Lineup, aim CS. I say too much, I say too much. Quixz Esports now. Decimated down to 2 players, left all alone. Toshkin eliminated as well, and now it's just Chris. Chris in a 1v4. He has the 1 kill. He's going to need 4 additional ones, however. But Hellfire is going to confirm that that is not going to happen. Finally, Seigemann get their eluded 4th round with a little bit of a quasi-force buy there. Fourth round now going into the 14th round, of course. Seigemann now suddenly ready. 5 rifles for Seigemann. No AWP to counter that of Vape Jara. Molotov landing over towards the middle there is not going to be too much. This Frog was already well ahead of it. Nope, it's Toshkin that was already ahead of it. Oh, dearie me. Hunting left low after an interaction there with Hellfire. Once again, that's the IGL, our IGL, who's not meant to frag, killing Hellfire, who calls this trash, apparently. So, well, look who's fucking trash now. Trades. Almost an equal damage. Hellfire turning Hunting into paper mache. Meaning that Hunting is a finger's breadth away from death. Chris moving up, gets the opening kills on B, and that's going to leave B bomb site completely open. Moving into CT is going to counter any form of rotates, and Doobie's left in a 1v5. Your sudden hubris has been popped like a balloon, Seigemann. As the round win suddenly means absolutely nothing. And Doobie is left here with his lovely 20 bullets in his M4A1S. Unlikely to make anything work. It's going to be on collision course here with Hunting, who is the lowest player. Perhaps get a few guns out of the hands of Quixz Esports, but they now suddenly know the location of Doobie, and the sound cues are, of course, a disaster. Frog, first man to interact. Doobie's actually going to get both of them. AK picked up. He can get this. Safe out of dodge. Very, very good lineup there for Doobie to get that AK-47. Guns removed from Quixz is always good news for Seigemann, but at this point, in the last round of the game, the economy rarely matters at all. In fact, Doobie himself, newest addition to the team, is going to drop that over towards Hellfire, who has 3 kills. There we go. Smoke early towards the A-bomb site. A little bit of a default over for Quixz. They're all over the map currently. A little bit of aggression over towards A, a little bit of aggression towards B. Of course, Toshkin holding that passive mid-aggression. Solid, however, has made his way all the way over to ladder room, which is going to pull back both players from the A site, allowing the 3 players in ramp to get a little bit further aggressive into this. However, Solid might pull back here, which should probably allow Quixz to have a little bit more freedom. Synex was apparently in the game briefly. Well, Hope you had a good time. These 3 players over here for Seigemann are, of course, not doing much solid. Holding this passive angle, B is looking to be the aggressive, and that's where it's happening. Rotate's already coming through. Fins. Rot flashed and died. Meanwhile, Solid trying to make anything work. Aim trying to get at the edge of the smoke, getting any damage on the Quixz Esports, but it is not happening. Toshkin's the most damaged individual, and he's not even below 50. Chris is going to aggress here. Hellfire. You're not going to get a 4th kill at all, and once again, Doobie is lagged out on A. Completely gone. Oh, buddy. That's rough. That is a rough half for Seigemann. Doobie completely having internet issues the entire half. Though not like the rounds where he was there. He was able to do much anyway. There we go. That's the first half over and done with. And Toshkin is looking to make this quick and easy. I guess that's why they're called Quixz, huh? Honning actually topping the team 17-6 currently. Only in score, however, Frog does have 18-8 with 4 assists. I assume if we rank by the appropriate thing, which is ADR, yep, Frog will in fact be number 1 with 131 ADR. 61% headshot rating, not bad at all. Doing quite good for himself. Utility damage, however, over towards Solid, who's been throwing HE grenades the whole time. Unfortunately, that stacks, so that's an entire half of doing 10 damage a round. Oh well. The half is continuing. We're simply waiting for Doobie, I guess, right now. Tech issues prevailing. God knows how long this could take. In fact, I will simply throw you guys over to the music right now immediately so that you don't have to worry about sitting here waiting for this for all eternity. That'd be lame.
Skin, you can see it beat, intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat, evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you.
Okay. Players have readied up, and in fact, yep, as anticipated by good old Toshkin, Doobie has in fact moved over towards that T side. As was appropriate. He joined and he was on Quixz Esports side, which was very funny, admittedly. Oh well. We are opening up to the first round here. Quixz now moving over to that CT side. It's going to be going on to A site. Hellfire getting the first kill. Quixz now on his own. Toshkin here to help. First kill, however, will always go towards Seigemann. With a bomb down, the kid on Toshkin suddenly has a lot more value. Two players over towards that CT room, and now the fourth player finally has come over. But they've been turned down to 3 anyway. Hellfire's looking for the ace. You're only going to get 4. But still, the aggression, the headshots. Incredible work. Hellfire on fire in that round right there. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Seigemann get their opening round, the pistol round. 4 HE grenades just to spite me from Quixz Esports there. Would you believe it? None of them did any damage whatsoever. Oh, wait, no. There you go. 2 nades did fly down there and did an absolutely substantial amount of damage. Never mind, not to spite me at all. Got a bunch of kills. Toshkin and Quixz both going to actually rack up USP shot kills there. Vapejar and Quixz still here. They're aggressing into the site where, admittedly, 2 of these players are. All 3 players now remain low. Haunting is on his own. Had a chance, but was unable to get the kill on Hellfire. 3 players survived for Seigemann, despite having very, very little hit points. The nades worked, but they didn't get any actual kills. Damn near 1 more bullet would have done it. See, that's the type of stuff where HE grenades are good for. You know, when you have setups. If you just buy a HE grenade and just fucking throw it willy-nilly, or throw it even at a position that you know an enemy is at, it's not great, you know? It can be used for, like, finding information, but if you fucking throw it in a position where you know someone is, like, I don't know. Quixz gets the opening kill towards Solid. Hellfire does take down Vapejar over towards Sandbags, but Haunting's able to trade, making Quixz still maintain the man advantage. M4s for Quixz Esports is going to be a little bit difficult for Finns to battle, especially at range. Frog here, having an off angle to counter any form of aggression towards that B site. Quixz, spotting that it's very, very quiet, is actually going to draw Toshkin over toward the B bomb site from middle. As Haunting in that position. Frog gets eliminated, and now Toshkin is calling for support, throwing that flashbang. We'll buy him a little bit of time as the rotates come in, but in fact, the rotates go the other way. In the meantime, Finns has made his way all the way up to Guardian here, holding the rotate connector. He's maintaining his position, but Quixz is ready for it. The deep smoke all over his position, and Finns gets eliminated. The long-distance battle, only a tap on Quixz, results in a headshot on Finns. Both players now going to get aggressive onto the B site. Haunting on his own on the top of that stairs, gets the kill on Doobie. Doobie takes down Toshkin, however, in the Molotov, and now Quixz in the 1v1. HP favored, and he's going to get a 3K this round. Jumping off the side at the very last second of the round. Well, you do what you can do. And Seigemann face 12, and they're going to face it with Tech 9, Deagle, Mac 10, and 2 AK-47s. That was all the utility that the Deagle was able to purchase, so the rush A seems to be what's going on. The bomb committed all the way up here already. In fact, Vapejar in the smoke has a position behind, takes down the bomb player. Vapejar is spotted through the smoke. Hellfire is going to eliminate him, but Vapejar already got 2, no concern for him. Missed Molotov. Unfortunate choice. Hellfire was left alone in a 1v4 and had nothing to do other than peek Haunting in sight. And got eliminated. Quixz now on 13. And Seigemann's facing either an eco or forcing all the way to 15, and you never like either of those scenarios. You don't want to give Quixz the penultimate point of the game, of the match, nor do you necessarily want to force all the way to 15, so they're going to elect to give them number 14, hoping they can make something work here. Finns actually electing to purchase up a Mac 10, hoping he can get 2 kills to make up for the majority of that purchase. In fact, aim all the way going all the way to 1500. It's not detrimental. Oh no, the nades Set up nades. There you go. Toshkin and Honing getting the kills on the two players. Two of them were dropped low by the HE grenades, and Finn's now with the Mac 10 investment. It's going to be absolutely nothing. Like buying NFTs in 2020, it's going to be absolutely useless by the time you would get a chance to use it. And Hellfire, Deagle alone, is going to hear that. Small step onto the stairs, but unfortunately they're going to re-aggress back onto the site. And in fact, the individual he's hoping to get the kill on here is Frog. Does have his position, or closer over towards the right. Knows that there's stuff over towards the middle position, so... spots him, but Frog takes him down. The headshot angle more powerful. And Hellfire is quick aim. Quixz on 14 now. Seigemann need to win this in order to keep themselves back in the game, because otherwise they'll be facing $1,900 or $2,300 or a not good purchase against Quixz's 15 if they do not win this. 4 AKs. Finn's unable to buy Galil thanks to that Mac 10 purchase in the previous round. Molotov towards B, however. As 3 players make their way up the stairs. Frog spots the first, gets the second, sprays down. Almost gets himself 3 kills in a row there. Spots the third player. Can he get himself a second ace? No, he cannot. Frog gets taken down on the B site, but he's done more than enough work. Hellfire in a 1v4. Is unable to get anything. Quixz Esports now face winning the first map with relative ease, as Seigemann are now forced to force in 3 Mac 10s. This map is over and done with. 23 kills for Frog in a 22-game match. Not bad at all. Get more than 1 KPR than playing damn well. Molotov is going to do substantial damage. Solid man who runs past it. It's going to be one who takes the most damage. Bomb dropped the other side of the smoke. Very unfortunate. Solid. Another victim to Honing and Vape Jara's meat grinder. Honing will go down, but Vape Jara will stay alive. And he's the counter here. The last man left alive. Aim CS gets the opening kill, but can't get the second. Vape Jara takes him down. And Quixz win the first match. Win the first map, rather. Frog getting a diabolical ace.